Can twin flames be friends? A really interesting question. Probably one of the more controversial areas around the whole idea of twin flames, the friend zone. And can twin flame be friends is an unlikely outcome for most twin flames, but it's not unknown. Strictly speaking, twin flames is a romantic connection, and the friend zone does not exist. However, in a single lifetime, it is possible that two twin flames remain just friends if that is what they choose to do. So it's a little bit less of a yes or no answer. There are occasions when that's exactly the blueprint that is followed for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's around twin flame failure and two twin flames accepting that they cannot achieve union in this lifetime as a romantic twin flame and accept that they can stay as friends. But the basic rule of thumb is twin flames are always going to reach union in the long term. The reason we have to actively work towards that goal is that it doesn't mean it necessarily has to happen in this lifetime. So the normal blueprint is absolutely romantic, but there are times when on the journey towards that romantic attachment, a friendship can be what blossoms and what is agreed to be accepted. So the second question comes up. Can you be friends with your twin flame, even on a temporary basis? And it might be that you're tempted to be just friends because it is painful to deal with long and painful twin flame separation. So for whatever reason, romantic attachment isn't possible at the moment. The thought of losing your twin from your life completely can be too painful. And so a temporary friendship is where the twins will settle. And having your twin in your life without being romantically involved or seeing them with someone else can be too painful. So it might be easier not to see them at all. Or they may not want to be friends with you. But the connection exists and it's overwhelming. And it may be that friendship is where that connection ends for now. No hard and set rules, no easy answer, but occasionally the temporary friendship is where it settles, at least into a pattern for the connection, the physical connection to remain, but the romantic connection not yet, and the spiritual connection not yet to develop. There's a big difference to being friend-zoned and to being friends as part of your twin flame journey. It's unfair to disparage being friends and the offer of friendship during the twin flame journey because often your twin flame may not be ready to accept the next stage, and connecting through twin flame friendship blueprint can be part of your wider blueprint romantically. It can be a temporary state because your twin flame is not yet ready, or feels indeed you are not yet ready to make the commitment and put the work in to facing your karmic shadows, your history, some of the pain and some of the development you must face together. So it's not always a bad thing to be a twin flame friend, if we like. Having said that, you must understand that you must be sure that you are actually working towards your romantic blueprint and you want to come out of that and you are comfortable working on your own frequency and surrendering to this stage of the journey. It does take two to tango, and the twin flame dynamic is no different than any other relationship in that respect. Both must commit to the journey. You must trust the time as friends is all for the greater good, and it may have spanned over countless lifetimes, but it will come towards your romantic blueprint. That doesn't mean you sit back and just hope. It's one of the worst things you can do, and one of the first things I always say not to do for people. Even just settling for being friends at the moment, you should still be working towards furthering that journey. And mostly that's about working on yourself. And there's a lot of different things you can be doing to further your journey, using, for instance, twin flame meditation, understanding that through that twin flame meditation you are connecting at a deeper level and at a higher level with your twin flame. So whichever blueprint you're in, making progress in your twin flame journey is achieved through getting your own frequency higher and working on your own ascension. You can do your own work, and not the work of your twin. Remembering that in this time, this is about you. So simply focus on being a true friend to yourself and focus on your own ascension. Your frequency will also touch your twin and your twin flame connection and will stimulate and support them to get their frequency higher, perhaps getting them more ready for a romantic relationship as opposed to this friendship blueprint. So you can get that frequency higher by embracing your twin flame meditation. It's a very powerful tool for spiritual growth and getting in contact with your own higher self and your twin flame's higher self. So the communication between you is on a higher plane through meditation, through telepathy, and that makes you stronger and your energy exchanges stronger. And the back and forth of that energy is going to help you make more progress in your journey towards union, regardless of where you are now. So the higher your frequencies, the closer you'll get to fulfilling your romantic blueprint. And when that's romantic in the full sense of the word, this means you are out of the friend zone and you have taken yourself there through that meditation and commitment to the relationship. Whilst you're working on raising your own frequency, working your own shadow work, facing your own history, working your own karmic journey, your own spiritual journey, it's important to remember that you're also supporting your twin flame in part to come with you. And that support is by invitation, synchronistically, and by deliberately communicating through dream, through numbers, through your spirituality, through your vibrations. It is about inviting them to join you, sending messages of support and love and patience and understanding. This can be an incredibly difficult thing to do if you know that your twin flame is with someone else, if you're observing that, if you're around that. It can be very tough, and it might be that you choose to remain friends, but to absent yourself physically from them for a while they work through this stage of their journey, while you are in separation. Conscious all the time to work on your own journey, to work on your own spiritual frequency, and in joining them, inviting them to join you in that journey on a very different spiritual and vibrational level than the physical conversations you may be having in 3D. It's a tough time, but it's possible to work through this separation, to work through this period, however long it is, to hold fast to that connection, because that soul bond will exist no matter what is happening physically for either of you. That soul bond will not be negated and will not be lost. I care about your twin flame journey. If you need more guidance and help, just click the link below.